In today's video, we're going to take a look at downtown Toronto condo prices by bedroom number into August of 2022. Let's get to it. Hello everyone, this is Sam from SaberiSixRealEstate and Remax Realtron Realty Inc. As always, back with another video for you guys here today. If you're new to the channel, welcome. On this channel, we like to talk all things Toronto real estate market, market stats, market trends, market facts, buyer advice, seller advice. If you have any further questions, feel free to get in touch with me with the contact information on the screen and in the description box as well. Furthermore, feel free to do a little bit of your own due diligence. Just simply enter my name into Google, find my Google reviews, go through them before you do get in touch with me. Anyways, enough of all that. Let's get to the point of today's video, which is downtown Toronto condo prices by bedroom number. These are numbers I derived myself using the MLS tool. I just basically curate through by bedroom number and I go through transaction by transaction and compile averages and medians. And for this video, I thought why not take a look at downtown Toronto condo prices by bedroom number in August, thus far 21 full days. Keep in mind, this is being recorded August 22nd. So we only have, once again, 21 full days of data. It's not the complete month yet, but a fair amount of sales have occurred. And obviously we're more than halfway through the month. Nonetheless though, please do keep in mind that it's not a full month's set of data. That's why in this video, I'm going to use both averages and median, because when the sample size is smaller, averages sometimes can be misleading. They're not always inaccurate. They do still point you towards the right direction, but medians help out a lot more with small sample sizes or small duration in terms of time. So we're going to compare downtown Toronto condo prices to July, the most recent month we have in full, starting out with what's probably the most popular condo type in terms of end users and investors, and what really is out there the most, especially with regards to downtown, which is 1+1s. In July of 2022, the average sold price of a 1+1 in downtown Toronto, which we're defining downtown as C1 and C8, always refer to the TREP maps in the description box. I'm sure I'll flash a quick image on the screen, but the average sold price of a 1+1 in July was $724,000. The median stood at $705,000. Now, of course, July is a special month with regards to this exercise, and obviously the Toronto real estate market at large so far in 2022, because July is the most recent rate hike we saw at a full basis point. There's obviously another one coming up September 9th, and that obviously has a further cooling impact on the market that has already been occurring way before July 13th, but this one full basis point increase really went a long way. And on average in July, properties in terms of 1+1 condos in downtown Toronto were selling about $10,000 less than asking at this $724,000 selling price that we just discussed. Well, into August, prices have fallen further, down from 724 in terms of average and down from 705 in terms of median. Here, the average selling price stands around $703,000, and although it's pretty much a $21,000 drop in terms of average, only a $5,000 drop in terms of median, the average asking prices here were $714 so far in August, meaning the discrepancy between average selling and average asking has increased. I think that's a bit of a better measure, actually. In a different way put, I think the fact that the gap between what's being asked and the gap between what's being sold is increasing is more explanatory with regards to where the market is at in terms of 1+1s in downtown Toronto so far in August of 2022. But this is 1+1s, right? What about just one bedrooms? Meaning one bedroom condos that are not accounting for a den, right? That's what a +1 pretty much is, or a media room often as well. So just a simple one bedroom condo. Well, in July 2022, the average selling price of a one bedroom in downtown Toronto with regards to the downtown Toronto condo market was $610,000, quite close at $612,000. Here, when the average and median are close, it indicates a very, very balanced market with regards to the range of properties that sold, meaning the properties that sold were of a compact range. And I will address this point further when we get to into the 2-bedroom condos. Nonetheless, compact range in terms of price range with 1 bedrooms, which further implicates to me a fair and balanced market with regards to downtown Toronto condos. Fair and balanced is relative, of course, because on the continuum things, I still think it's more of a buyer-friendly market. And that's pretty much once again verified by the fact that the average asking price is, provided the fact that the average asking price is around $618,000. Into August 2022, 1-bedroom condo prices in terms of averages are actually up to the tune of $6,000 in terms of averages. In terms of median, they're down by 8 because in August of 2022, for 1-bedroom condos in downtown Toronto, we were looking at $604,000. So whether this uptick in average is due to, once again, small sample size or it's indicative of anything, I have to simply say that it's difficult to tell. On the other side, the median, we see a drop. Nonetheless, here we can just chalk up 1 bedrooms as, since median is down, average is up, we can pretty much chalk it up 22 days into August as it being even with July. I think that's a fair summation. So with regards to 1 bedrooms, things are staying pretty consistent in terms of prices. But once again, the same thing we saw with 1+1s, we see here now, which is the discrepancy of average asking and average selling grew a bit further into August of 2022. Now let's get to 2-bedroom condos, where here, as I always like to preface with 2-bedroom condos, I must say that out of every bedroom type in terms of condos, 2 bedrooms are the hardest to account for in terms of average and median prices, because the range of 2 bedrooms available to a given buyer in downtown is huge, much larger than 1+1s, much larger than 1s. What does that mean? It means that you can find 2 bedrooms, actual, just legit 2 bedrooms, not 2+1s, not 3s, 2 bedrooms in high quality buildings, penthouses with amazing views, large square footage that can sell upwards of $3 to $4 million. Or you can also find 2 bedrooms in downtown Toronto as low as $950,000, around 1.1, 1.2. You're getting a little bit pricier. The point here is the same type of distance between the lowest prices and the highest priced options do not exist with 1+1s or 1s. So we're going to see that reflected here in the numbers, because the average in July of 2022 was around $905,000, the median was $840,000. Well, into August, the average was $931,000. That's because, once again, more penthouses sold, or not even necessarily penthouses, just larger 2 bedrooms, larger, newer 2 bedrooms sold in August of 2022, carrying up the average. This is where median kind of comes in for the save, although the median is also impacted, where we see median is flush with the month prior at $840,000. And this leads me to a question I get asked often. Why do I not use per square foot prices? In my videos, I mostly use median and averages. Well, I have to address that with 2 comments. Number one, I do use per square foot prices, just not on a large scale, because, and this goes into my second comment, it's very difficult to get accurate information with regards to units, square footage sizes. Of course, it's possible. If I'm putting an offer for a client, I always do that due diligence. I exhaust all resources, and there is even a paid resource available to real estate agents who can figure out the square footage via the paid resource if all free resources are checked and we don't get a result. So I know how to do it. It's just when we want to talk about the Toronto real estate market, the Toronto condo market, the GTA condo market, we're talking about hundreds and hundreds of transactions, meaning I would have to go through literally every single property that's sold in any given month in terms of condos, go find a square footage, and then average out prices. And all these websites you see that give you per square foot prices, such as condos.ca or even House Sigma. I'm not sure if House Sigma does it, but I know condos.ca does it. It's pretty decent, but it's still not as accurate as if you were to manually do it, because I have gotten different results often when I do it myself through my own sources. Once again, it's pretty close though. Condos.ca does a pretty good job. The point here is averages allow me to go through every single transaction and compile if I want 200 transactions in Etobicoke versus 170 transactions, let's say in Richmond Hill, up to 1,000 transactions to 2,000 transactions that can compile in downtown Toronto. Anyways, let me know if you have any further questions with regards to the downtown Toronto condo market or any other topics covered in different videos. Feel free to submit your questions via the contact information on the screen or in the description box. Thank you very much for watching. Feel free to subscribe as a way of showing support as well. That would be greatly appreciated. Thank you very much for watching. Stay safe and stay tuned. Thank you.